Chris Frankel, Head of Human Performance here at TRX. Welcome to this week's weekly sequence. Let's get after it. Anytime you're doing exercises that either take you into rotation or have you resist rotation, using slow motion is a great way to, one, identify the weak points and then address those weak points. The first move Liana's going to do is we're going to do the TRX Split Fly. We're going to have one arm up, one arm down. She's going to find that end range first, meaning that she's got a nice plank working. She's got tension on the straps the entire time. And now let's go through a couple of reps at normal speed. One arm comes up, the other arm comes down. So you want to think about your bottom arm being the strong arm and that top arm being the mobile arm. Really engage that core, and now let yourself go down as slow as you can possibly control. Try and get most of the strength coming from this down or right arm, keeping mobility up into that left shoulder. Now you're going to switch and nice smooth engage and bring yourself up, thinking strength in this left side, mobility in this right side. Do one more time, down under control. You're going to see there's no sawing going through the equalizer loop, but she still has focus of strength in that down arm, creating some mobility into that up arm, and bring yourself back to the start position. Now right from there, she's going to turn into the TRX Hip Throw, where she's going to row at the left side and bring that right side over, alternating sides as we go across. Hands going to stay close. Throw those shoulders, good. Another rep each side with regular speed. Good. Now we're going to slow it down even more. Find that plank. Extend through those hips. Shoulders come down and back. Let's do a nice slow, just low row. Up. Down under control. Now we're turning this into a strength move. Now we're going to add a little bit of rotation in here. Bring yourself up. At about halfway up, start just rowing with that left side. Bring that right side over the top. A little bit of pause here. Down under control. Nice and slow. So we're taking her all the way through that range of motion in control, seeing if she has any weak points or even potholes in her movement as we go. She's going to bring herself the other side here, turning those shoulders away, bringing those shoulders back square to the anchor point, down under control, and relax. The last move in this sequence is going to be the TRX Wide Fly. We're going to keep working on that posterior chain. So the first thing Liana's going to do is she's going to find her end range. I mean, she's going to be in a nice, tall, standing plank. She's going to have tension on the straps, and she knows that end zone right here. And now let's do a couple of reps at a normal speed. Plank stays turned on. She lowers herself down, keeps tension at the top. That offset foot position helps hold that tension at the top. Now lower down, nice and slow. Looking to keep that core engaged, looking for that proximal stability, leading to some distal mobility. But because we're going through some slow motion, not only are we getting mobility, we're getting strength throughout this entire range of motion. Go down even a little bit slower, under control. Think hip extension, think core engagement. Shoulders are down and back. Nice, and now make a nice smooth transition, coming up in slow motion. Up strong, up strong, up strong, and relax. You got a sequence there that focuses on a moving plank, working on that posterior chain, and using slow motion to make sure the movement is clean as well as the movement is strong. Thanks for checking out this week's weekly sequence. Make sure you come back next week for more free content, training tips, featured movements, and weekly sequence.